So guys, hello. It's been a while since I last saw you with Christmas and everything, and had a nice relaxing holiday. Say hello to my squishy niffler. I hope you've all enjoyed the break that you've had off from college or high school or whatever you may have had a break off from doing, whether it was a couple of days off work. And I hope you all had a very good first week into January or 2020, which is quite a terrifying year. So today was my first day back at college, so it's quite real now how close my actual exams are to me. So I'll show you the countdown that I have on my phone. Again, so will it focus? So that is my first exam, the psychology. Maybe flipped for you, I apologise. 132 days until my first psychology paper, and 162 days until my last chemistry paper, and then I'm done. And I have to wait till the end of August to get my results, and then find out if I'm able to go to the university of my choice. So I'm actually in quite a good position that I've received all my offers from all the unis that I applied to, and I've not made my firm choice yet, but I am able to make that. I still need to do a bit more thinking about which one I want to put down as my firm and then as my insurance. But yeah, that's been a plus, and I'm sure that for you who will be applying before the 15th of January will get offers as soon as possible, and then there'll be less pressure on you for when the actual exams come up, worrying about, am I going to get an offer, am I not going to get an offer, will they like me, will I have to look into apprenticeships, am I going to take a gap year. It's just sort of be like a bit of a weight off, because these next, 132 days are going to be super stressful in the run-up. It's going to be slogged revision for year 12, it's going to be still learning all the new year 13 content, it's going to be if you have a part-time job working at the weekend or after college like I've been doing, it's been quite tiring, but I've been trying to manage my time a lot better. Some of you might be learning how to drive. I just passed my theory, woo! So hopefully I'll get my practical test done before exam season, and then I can have, how much is it? I have an hour each week doing a driving lesson, so I'll have an hour more to do revision or homework. Then obviously Easter half term will be coming up, and then that is just like a whole week what other people happily get to have off. It's likely that my class and a lot of yours will probably be in college all that week doing revision sessions, so that's fun. But I think what the main focus is for this new year in 2020, 2 zeros, 2 twos, big fresh new start, is to not overwhelm yourself with all that's going to be coming up, whether you're doing GCSEs or whether you're doing A-levels. It's just sort of like taking your time to chillax sometimes, get a squishy get a niffler, have a bit of a cuddle, have a bit of a chillax, and not over stress. Obviously you still need to get done what you need to get done. Personally for me, I find watching YouTube helps me de-stress and like de-zone quite a lot. I also quite like reading, as you may remember from earlier videos. I fell in love with Terry Pratchett recently, and I can't wait to read all the Discworld series in summer. Ooh. I also enjoy like reading up on science articles, or like maybe you're an English student, you might like reading English articles or maths articles of recent discoveries. I just sort of am weird like that. I'm sort of research sort of intrigues me, and then it's sort of like an escape from the sciences and psychology that I'm doing as academic. There's also obviously as well as chillaxing a bit with self-care, like mentally, there's also physically. You obviously have to make sure you get enough sleep, because I definitely don't get enough sleep, but I'm trying to improve that. You need to drink enough water. I definitely don't do that, and I need to try and improve that. And then obviously eat like a balanced diet and give yourself a treat some of the times if you feel like it. I never really feel like treat food wise, but I'm sure some of you do. Tell a lie, I do like a nice lolly, even though it is January. I like a nice lolly, I find that enjoyable. It's obviously important to care about yourself and what may make you anxious in exam situations or like exam build up, but it's also thinking about the other people around you. Like you may be like dead irritable when you're doing, you may be like dead irritable when your organisational area is a bit of a mess, or when you've not quite finished that homework that needs to be in, or when you see a nasty comment on one of your Instagram followers and then that completely puts you off your timetable for the rest of the day, and then you feel like you've fallen behind in everything and that you're never going to catch up. You need to think that other people will be trying to help you, so just because somebody's asking, are you okay, when you're sat alone doing some revision, don't snap at them and then completely reject them and say, go away, I'm doing revision. Let them sort of sit and talk to you whilst you're revising, or just sit and be quiet, and then it gives you some there's somebody there, there's another presence there, so you don't feel alone and that you're on your own in these next couple of months, because that's going to be horrible if you're on your own and you feel so stressed. Just open up to other people. Yeah. I also think that I read that there was some post that I saw the other day, and it was like a quote, and it was about, you're never going to feel in the mood to like do some revision, but there's no point in waiting for the perfect moment to come, because it's not going to come. There's no point in your life where you're going to say, oh yeah, I really feel like doing some questions on translation or some quadratic equations in maths. That's about the limit of my maths knowledge. You should do it now, and then you can build you should do it, and then you can build like more successful moments later on, because you've already done that. So you won't find the perfect time for revision, but you'll find the perfect time for what you're doing instead of revision later on. So yeah, for 2020, these next couple of months before we have that nice long break off before uni or apprenticeships or a gap year, so you'll have an even longer time off, it's going to be obviously work, but also care about yourself at the same time, because you are the person who is in control of your life. You're the only person who can get rid of all the bad people who are influencing you to go out and drink or go to this 18th birthday party, and you're the only person who's capable of reminding yourself, oh, I didn't have breakfast this morning, I better go get some toast before I have my first lesson. So yeah, try and so yeah, 2020, the year of independence and perseverance is, there you go, that's my motto for 2020, independence and perseverance. Right, I'll see you next week, probably, hopefully. Hope you have a good start to college again if you're starting back, or if you've not even started back yet, then lucky for you, you have an extra week of sleep. Right, I'll see you. Bye. Nicholas says bye.